Welcome to Monday here on CME Traveling's Daily Coffee Talk. I'm Marsha.
I'm Curt. Hope you are doing very well.
It's a great day. It's a great day outside. It is beautiful. It's sunny. It's cool. So I'm excited.
Yeah, you are. I know you had you rested real good this weekend.
I did.
Everything.
I cleaned. I did laundry.
Yeah.
I did all kinds of stuff this weekend.
Did more laundry? I didn't know we had that much more.
Well,
Yeah, I know.
it just doesn't stop. You know, when you
Nope.
get off of vacation, well, and I worked all week, so I had all week's worth.
Oh
of
yeah,
laundry.
you definitely worked. I see. Today is Monday.
It is,
28th.
all day long.
Yeah, 2025, y'all.
We spent a lot of time this weekend watching some of the videos from all of our friends that went on the same cruise as us, and you got some catching up to do. They did a great job. We've got a lot of good friends that do a lot of good work when it comes to videos, and
Yes, they are.
you know, we do good. Okay. Yeah.
Oh, I'm not. I think it's fine. Matter of fact, they're going to get to see a little bit of video today.
We didn't videotape this though. Technically, we couldn't.
Well,
There was a reason why we couldn't.
okay, we'll get to sharing that here in just a second.
Okay.
You want me to leave that up today, or you want me to take it down?
It don't matter to me.
Doesn't matter to Marsha.
Hey, and let me tell you, before we get started into anything of our stay, I did want to mention that these people can't behave on a cruise ship. How you fight on a brawl on a cruise ship? It's like 20-some people now no longer can cruise on Carnival out of Galveston.
We'll go all the way back to a
Fight
basketball
on a
game.
basketball court.
You think?
Really? Like, sometimes
That's where it started anyway.
Sometimes I want to look
carried
at
over.
their cards and see, like,
I
is
bet
this
if they're
your
blue
first
or red.
Is this your first trip, or is this your second trip, or like, are you dumb enough and this is like you're now diamond and you're out here acting like fools? So there cannot be anything, not towel holding. Chair holding with towels. There's nothing out there that could be elevator etiquette. Any of this could be worth
And
fighting.
we've seen fights over the elevator.
We've seen
before.
elevator etiquette fight over, and there's a baby in a stroller in between the two that were fighting. So yeah, just interesting. Also, I heard that there was another situation like that with the towel holding, and I keep saying towel holding, with the chair holding with the towels. You know, putting your stuff on the chair and leaving for 6 hours, and then coming back that evening to sit in the chair. Yeah.
There's a lady. She's getting millions of views. It was on a royal ship, and it looked like there was about, I don't know, at least about eight chairs that were saved. Anyway, she recorded that, and anyway, it went
Time
viral.
lapse video. I want to get it from the time that those people come out and put their stuff up.
Hey, I can tell you, we got to get to our subject, but anyway, I get up early in the morning and I film. And the very first morning, I filmed the first actual sea day morning on MSC World America, and you should have seen the people out there at 6 and 6:30.
Putting the stuff on the chairs.
On different things. Yes, they were. They really were. All right.
I don't care about holding a chair. This is what I care about. There are plenty of people in between the time that you put your stuff on your chair and the time you get out there to need a chair.
They'll keep them all day if they can.
But what I'm saying is,
And not even be around.
You're not really using a chair, so you're holding up something that somebody else could have used and gotten up from by the time you get out there.
I don't care if somebody. I'll move people's stuff. I did it in the spa because there's a spa thing. Well, you know we're right.
I
know we're right.
I know you do it.
And I'll move people's stuff and don't care.
He will.
And,
They must thought this was a regular seat. Let me move their stuff. Oh, Lord.
This is yours? Oh, I thought this was a part of everything. Yeah.
Anyway, let's talk about.
Okay, go ahead. She wanted to do this today, and it's still part of the MSC World America.
There will be videos coming out. I've started to see some videos. There will be videos coming out, and I want to make sure I get our information out there, our side of the things.
Well, it's fine. It was all good.
So here's the question. Have you ever been on a game show on a cruise? And if so, what'd you do to get on there? And tell us the name of the game show, too, that you were on. I know a few people that have been on some. I know some that tried to be on one when we were there. It was very interesting to see what lengths people will go to get on there. And I hope they're in here today because I'm going to talk some smack about one of them because I had no idea. Okay, so good morning, Lisa. Lisa's Cruise Adventures. Thanks for being
Good morning,
here.
Lisa. Also, today's National Calendar Day. Happy Blueberry Pie Day. And then there's a couple others in there. Superhero Day.
not a
Anyway,
fruit pie
we're going to
person.
keep moving on.
Yeah.
Yes, cruising is fun. Anytime's in here.
Good morning.
Scott Smith's in here. John Gaylor's in here.
Good morning, John.
Ohio Travels with Chris. Steve tripping with Kim and Scott, and they are doing
John,
kick a
Oh,
job on putting out stuff.
go back up to John. He actually answered.
Oh, did he?
Yeah.
Okay, wait a minute. Hold
No,
on.
never. Jody would never go on stage. Okay, so
that's the next.
normally, I would probably not be the one that would get up on stage.
Mm-hmm.
Normally.
Right here, Cheryl said, "Love and marriage."
Did y'all make it on Love and Marriage?
Heck yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Good morning there, Bone Tired Travelers.
So I will say the easy part is if you've just gotten married, or if you've been married for years and years and years, because
If you get married and you're on there like within less than 2 weeks,
you're gonna probably make it on
you
there.
probably will. Or if you've been married more
Like
than
100
50
years?
50
Yeah.
or 60
You
years,
got it.
You got it. You
So
probably got
those
it.
are the easy spots. The other spots you have to actually audition for. And I don't know if you've ever been to a Love and Marriage show, but if you have, you know that people will do things that they normally would not do to get on a Love and Marriage show.
If they want. If you
they
want to
wanna
be
get
on there.
up
Some
there.
people don't want to be.
Sometimes they don't even really want to be up there and they do
Let me
it.
say hellos to some more people.
Yeah, yeah.
Embarkation Nation, thanks
Hey,
for being in
good
here.
morning.
Pete,
and
Lisa, it's a cruise live.
hello.
Jen. Cohen, good morning. Also, guys, right after us, Alyssa's Adventures
In cruising.
in Cruising. You can go
8:30.
over there. They're going to have they do a podcast there. Her, Chet, and Scott.
Yep.
So catch that right there. Vicky's with us today.
Booty
She said
vacations.
we were on this
Love
is
and Marriage.
Love and Matt show.
Oh, Love and Matt show.
2019. Okay.
Oh. We actually made it on a show with Scott at Controversial Cruising a couple of times, and it was aired.
What are you talking about?
Controversial Cruising did a couple of game
I thought
shows.
you were talking about a cruise ship.
I know.
You knew how you just threw me off just
I'm
now?
sorry, I just
don't
messed
know
your
why
brain up,
in the
didn't I?
world. It was
I
we were on
watched
a
a
show.
young couple that were in Yacht Club. They looked cool. Oh, okay, that's really cool. Okay.
Let's see. Scotty J.
Hey,
Travels. Good morning. Thanks for
good
being with us.
morning.
Appreciate
Thanks for
y'all
being
being in here.
Yeah.
Yep. I don't know. Marsha can do this better than me.
You can't. You don't do your
I'm
thumbs
not,
right.
I'm not good at the
You
hearts.
do this like an apple.
But thanks for coming in here, Scotty.
Yeah, thank you.
J Travels. Let's see.
So will
It's a
these
cruise
people
life.
be allowed to sail with someone else? Ban them from all cruises.
No,
I agree,
well,
but they will ban them from all Carnival branded cruise lines. And they said they can try to sail with someone else, but
It did say that in what
Yeah.
I forget which one of the news.
We watched Cruise News today, and we
And the
watched
other.
the other guy. So sorry.
but we have to get our stories right.
My
here.
thought is I would personally, if I was a cruise line, I would want the other cruise lines to send me their banned lists. Because I'm not sure that, depending on what they did, I may not want them on my cruise line. I'm just saying, if I was a cruise line.
Good morning, PK Adventures Travels. Thanks for being with
And
us. Scott
Pete-
McNeil's on here. He's on a cruise, I believe. Is Scott on a cruise?
He's getting on one, I thought, if he's not already on one.
I know Mike
thought he was
Wormley
on one.
is. The Naughty Cruiser Travel Vlogs is on one. Let's see
Yeah.
what they're saying right here. Yep.
Craziest thing, I put out the towel at 5 a.m. Then they show up around 3 p.m. Right. And see,
Yeah.
like I said, there would probably be more than enough
He didn't
chairs.
say he put out the towel.
No, he
Okay.
didn't. I'm sorry.
Okay.
You did not PK Adventures. I'm sorry. But if everybody didn't put a towel down to hold their spot, there would probably be enough chairs for everybody during the time period that
But
they
it's
want to
where
be
you
at.
want. The people are picky. You know it. I know it. Danny D, thanks for being
Hey,
in
Dee
here.
Dee, great pictures from this weekend. Saw
Yes.
where she had a great time with her.
Sister-in-law.
Yeah.
See.
And I also saw
Will G. Thank you
Kurt
very
just
much.
talks over
Will.
me. Hi, Will. How you doing, Will?
Okay.
Chloe looked like she was having an amazing time at a bachelorette party with her sunglasses on and a little tube, and her mama looked pretty good too.
Oh.
Yeah, it's that time, Jennifer.
Allie D, I got caught up for a no deal on the horizon.
Oh, that's cool.
I'm shy and hate to be the center of attention. You
I
rushed through it?
Oh, Allie D. But did you make money? That's the question. Did you make money? This is my thought. If you can get up there and nothing happens and you don't die, you can do it again. You know what I'm saying?
Well,
It's all
most
about
time you're
building
not
that
going to be on there with
confidence.
people that's ever going to see you ever
And
again.
unfortunately, we were not in that situation. We knew a lot of people that were on that ship. And then when we were done with the show, we knew a lot more people.
So they
ship.
repost the oldest daughter video was on it.
I'll
Okay.
repost her. Oh, okay.
Let's see. Here, go ahead and read off what Billy
Ahoy
said.
there, everybody. Ahoy there, Curt, who should be on a show, Cops. Lock him up in the brig. And Marsha, who should be on the Vanna White. Be Vanna White of the Cruising for All Beauty. Thank you very much, Captain Billy J. I did try to be Vanna White a couple of times in my pictures for the cabin tour that I did. And Curt I will do like 10 great shots, and Curt will be like, no, that one looks really weird. Let's do that one every time. It's like, that looks more funny.
All right. So, your question, again, is just, have you ever been on a game show on a cruise? Mm-hmm. If so, please, and I put this like that, tell us in the chat. Tell us anything at all. We don't care which show it's been on or anything like that. Please do tell us. Do you want to get to what we got to share with them?
Okay, so let's just get there. Let me.
You want to set it up?
I want to preface it a little bit, okay? Wasn't this the night that we did the Tapanaki and drank a lot of plum wine?
Yes.
A lot of plum wine. I'm just going to share that first, and then I'm going to say, then we all as a group went to the Love and Marriage show. And one thing...
You need to tell them who and all went.
I'm getting there. One thing that you should know is that, and Bruce and Cindy aren't in here yet, but that's okay. I'm going to tattle on them anyway. Bruce and Cindy with Ocean to Ocean was there, and they tried to get on. And who we thought would be on there, and we pushed to be on there, was Chastity and Josh, because we thought they would bring it down.
I really thought they would.
And then, of course, us. And let's just say somehow we made it on there. I didn't think we would do it. I really didn't. I thought these guys have it. I mean.
So real quick, we're going to say, I want to say the Fam Adventures. Thanks for being in here.
Morning, Ron.
We'll get to a few other things back in there. At least I marked them right in here.
Yeah, thank you.
All right, so we have something to share. I just threw this together today. 21 of y'all in here.
Don't judge.
Yeah. Hopefully you like it or don't like it. It don't matter. But anyway, here you go. We won't be able to speak during this because it mutes me out. So here you go.
Back to it. Curtis Blow. Where'd y'all first kiss?
Her home.
Okay. How'd you get there?
Well, how'd I get? I drove myself.
You drove yourself? Okay, cool. Was it after the
I
day?
drove from West Virginia to Virginia. So
Nice. Went back in time. Mm-hmm. And how was it, like dark, nighttime, daytime?
No, I got there in the day, and then she took me running around with her friends, and we drank more, and then we ended up at her house.
Okay. So how did the kiss happen? Were you on the couch? Were you in the...
Kiss? I think we were at a tasting wine and leaned in and kissed her.
Oh, we leaned in and kissed on a scale of 1 to 10?
Oh, it was a 10 plus.
10 plus, all right. I'll be right back. Excuse me. You turn around this way. Let me see, because you're looking over your shoulder. Where'd you put it?
It was our first date in my bedroom.
Oh. Oh, in the bedroom. There's a meeting in my... Do you remember her bedroom on the first date?
Yeah.
Oh, why didn't you write it down, Curtis? Why didn't you write it down? That's the wrong answer. First date in the bedroom. The boo, on a scale of 1 to 10, what'd you put?
10.
10, I bet. I'm better.
Yeah.
That was the most tame answer that we could put on TV. Oh my goodness, we had so much fun up there. And can I tell you, it doesn't hurt to have a group of friends right there on that front row egging you on.
Yeah.
Oh, it was a great time. We had fun. Everybody knew us that we were getting stopped all on the ship after that.
There's a lot of reasons in there.
There's a lot.
When it gets released, I don't know that we can release some things.
I'm not sure. It may
Let's
not
just
be.
say Marsha ain't
banned
always
for
nice. Marsha ain't always nice. That's what we'll say. I just want to clarify that. And those that know, don't they will.
Yeah, they know. They know.
Yeah.
Will was there too, and his wife.
He did this filming.
Yeah.
What you see right here.
Thank you, Will.
Is from Will.
But
Thank
Will
you so
did
much.
not try to get up there and act like a fool like we did. No, him and Joanna did not.
Right here, Vicky's telling us we won for what they would participate in. They won a bag did include
champagne.
champagne. Yes, you become
Ship
ship
famous
famous
when you-
Yeah,
yes.
we did on Royal, and now
People
Royal
would call
America.
my name, and I'd look, and I don't know these people.
She's
and they're
not
like,
lying.
yeah, small
Guys,
mouth. Yeah.
So let me see if I can get this good enough, and Marsha will help me. Here's what we won. Let me put that in the picture. All right, I'll hold it out like this. Now you go ahead.
Pewter, guys. This is a $65 purchase in the gift shop.
All right.
And I thought, wow, they're handing out the good stuff. I don't think you can.
Okay. Hold on, I can do it if you want me to. If you want me to, just put it right in behind me like that. See the darkness? Yeah, there you go.
Anyway.
But yeah,
That is the ship.
That's pretty cool to win. That's what we won, and
We earned that ship.
Yeah, so they
earned every
gave
bit
away
of it.
3 of these. Yeah, I thought that was pretty cool. Now, am I going to start collecting? No. I will
Not
not.
for
put money-
$65
No.
Show them the kind of ship we purchased, Curt.
Okay, this was our purchase. Before that, we had a magnet.
And we have a magnet for all. We need a couple of magnets because we forgot to get a couple, but we
not
started
picking me up at
collecting
all,
those for
good.
MSC.
Yeah, anyway, it's a magnet.
It's a magnet of the
MSC.
ship.
Yeah, that's what we purchased on board. But
And Embarkation Nation, Jennifer says, oh, thank you, Marsha. Chloe had so much fun. It was her blast weekend for Margaritaville, and it was her last toast on the coast before she gets married. And I think it's really cool. She had beautiful family there. And Chloe is the star of the show. I mean, you got something there. That kid's going to be something.
Antoinette, thank you so much for being with us this
Hey,
morning. I said
Antoinette.
DeFam Adventures.
Hey, morning.
And everybody, hey, y'all done very good with your helping hands for
Yeah.
cruising. Everybody did. That's a great job. And it's a good thing y'all do that. Let's see. Let me roll on through a little bit more. Sea Leg Journeys is here, and yes, they were on a marriage show. I did not know that.
I did not.
I
The
didn't
things
know
you
that.
learn about people in the mornings.
Let's see. Let's go on through. I'm just working. I'm seeing if anybody get down to the comments.
So there were a lot of questions that we thought we knew the answers to.
Yeah, you've done a great job for not having a gimbal. I have one. I don't like one I have, and
there were 11 questions, and I thought, oh my gosh, we're going to just rock this because we've watched Love and Marriage before, and we've talked about the answers we're going to give. And we got up there, and they're like, "What's Curt's last girlfriend?" And I knew the answer.
That was the next part,
I
yeah.
couldn't remember the name of any of his girlfriends he had told me about.
She knows
I went with
ex-wife.
the ex-wife, okay, because I remembered that name. And then I put my ex-husband because I couldn't even remember who I had dated. And then
I just remember
Curt,
there was a letter.
and Curt didn't even get that right. But anyway,
No.
we tried. There were some really revealing questions that are asked, and we still didn't get those right either. But that's okay.
Yeah.
Do you realize if you watch that video, you started off with the right answer. You said in her home. The answer you gave for where our first kiss was, you said in her home, and somehow you switched it to wine tasting. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Well, I had.
You talked yourself out of that answer.
Yeah, I was getting ready to say. Then
I've been on 2 game shows on cruises. I was on Deal or No Deal. I won $125
Onboard credit.
onboard credit. I was also on Hasbro game show. I played Simon Flash. Our team won.
Yeah.
I won board game for 2nd place in the finals. That's really cool.
We were on one of those where they did the Hasbro games. That was really good. Oh, that's what he said. Yeah. And let me tell you, he's a great cruise director. He really
Dr.
is.
E.
Yes, Dr. E is very good.
He did a great job.
Yes, and Will did do again. He done a wonderful job of filming it, and until it stopped. I mean, it just stopped on him, and he don't know my code to get in anyway.
He's like, I couldn't do anything.
But Josh got some stuff. He said he was going to send us, and so did
Bruce and Cindy.
As a matter of fact, I didn't want to, share that part, but there's some stuff with them. If they don't share it,
We're gonna.
I got stuff for them if they don't have it. But no, I didn't say I was going to. I just meant I can send stuff to them.
We're gonna share what they did, the just despicable things that they did to try to get on that top of that
I thought
stage.
he was going to show his aft. Yes, that was a great prize.
It is
I
a
mean,
great
you think
prize.
about it.
We had no idea what we were
There's the
gonna get,
inaugural
so.
cruise, World of America.
$55 for gold.
And I told Marsha, I thought they did more than one Love and Marriage show. I said, I don't think we were on
I was like, yeah, we were the only ones. I do.
I believe they do more than one show.
I don't think so.
Wow, MSC ain't playing. I was on the wrong ship.
So I really think it's because they haven't gotten their stuff together yet. And I was very happy that they hadn't because, wow, what a gift. You know, they didn't have their thought process on what they're going to give out at these games yet.
That's the price of it. If you
$55 for gold card holders.
Yeah, I knew it was
We
about
are
10
gold
bucks off.
card holders, and I forgot about the 10% off. But that's what they were giving away. They gave it away at the welcome back party. They gave a couple away. So it wasn't just our game show that got these. So it's pretty cool that they were giving
Yeah,
those
and
out.
there was the other couples got
$4,500 for the Helping Hands
Way
for
to go.
cruising. That's pretty cool. Yeah.
Let's see. We're going through here a little bit.
Uh-oh. Moonlight Adventures is in
Here
here.
they are. Oh, what's going on? Oh, you missed it.
Yeah, you missed it.
I don't know if he missed it or not.
You
He
may
was
have
he was in here then. He didn't miss nothing. No, you didn't. We were showing a little bit of that
Marjorie,
love
good
and
morning.
marriage.
Just a little
Yeah.
bit of just the very cleanest bit of the cleanest bit of
Yeah, the best we
Love
could
and
do.
Marriage show.
Yes, good morning to you, Marjorie. Bowen Outdoor Adventures. How you
Good
doing? Hope
morning.
you're doing very well.
Do you know now your friends, you know, from back home now know how you are when you go on vacation? I bet you they've never seen that side of you.
He lives here in Virginia. He don't go no back home no more night. He knows a lot more.
Yeah, I bet
know.
he knows a lot more about you than you people
And
from
I
back
don't share
home do.
much with my family there, Greg. You know, the cousins and stuff. I kind of keep that down
All
low. I don't know who
together
knows
in a
what.
box.
Yeah. But anyway, no, I don't care. Who knows? Let's see. Josh Chastity. Will.
It probably did run out of storage because can I tell you, our phone more than once ran out of storage while we were on the
it's
ship.
only a one. I don't know. It's not even a 1 terabyte. Let's see. Oh, look here. Headed out. Headed out to the airport for work.
Okay.
We're gonna
To New Mexico.
Safe travels there, bud.
Yeah.
Talk to you later. But in your question that you have down here, yes, only 31% said out of 29 votes have been on a game show. That's pretty good. I didn't think there would be that many in here.
Okay, and I will tell you, our first set of game shows that we were ever on was on our first cruise where no one knew us, we thought. And that was Royals Freedom of the Seas. And we were on The Quest, and there was another game.
Oh, yeah. That was 2 or
One
3.
you got to dress up like a woman, and one they literally seeked me out of the crowd and put a spotlight on me after Curt took them my
Well,
bra off,
I had to take a bra up. Let's
and they
just say
took
that.
mine. Nobody else would
You know,
play.
your bra played a lot in this last show too.
It did.
Yep, I got that question wrong.
Yes, he did.
I got parts of it right.
And
Parts of it wrong.
But anyway.
That's all we'll say. Let's keep it clean. Yeah. But what else you got with the game show thing? We had fun. There was some great questions. We'll work this into. I don't know if it won't be a video itself, but I
The
just
wine did help us get on stage. Mm-hmm. I had that perfectly taken care of. I knew what I was going to do.
No, she's sitting up there, and y'all can't. No one can hear her when she spoke to me. She said, "I'm starting to sober up."
I know. I was like, "Oh God, I'm
she
up
said,
here."
I'm going to sober up. That's what was funny to me.
You know, when you're midway through a game show and you realize that because I ask all the questions first, and then they go back and forth to each one and ask the answers. And about halfway through the questions, I was like, "Uh-oh, I now remember." You know, why we don't do this kind of stuff and why we're not up here. And oh my God.
And we were there with people we know that film. That's
I
what.
know.
Yeah, that's why I was like.
People that, like, nothing like going on a game show with a bunch of vloggers, right? Because they got it all on video. And at some point, we know it's going to be on air. And this weekend, we already saw some great videos of our trip. It wasn't our videos. It was Kim and Scott's. We saw theirs. They
Yes,
had
we
some
did. We saw
really
the
embarkation
day.
And you know what's funny is everybody sees things from a different point of view, and they actually saw stuff on the ship that we didn't even know was on there.
Yeah, the wandering. Oh my gosh, my mind went blank. Please help
Traveler?
me out. Is that what it's called? Mm-hmm. Okay, thank you. They're saying hello to Pete and Lisa. Curt, you got most of the wrong.
That's what
when
I
it came to the
said,
wrong
yeah.
ones, I was between me and her. No, wait a minute, she did. She got the name wrong.
He's saying you got most of the questions wrong.
Okay. Yeah.
And like I said, he had started off with the right answer on this one, and then somehow did a zag and went to the wrong way.
She was wrong on one, but her answering what she said, she was wrong.
Are you talking about?
So that made me wrong, but I was right.
Are you talking about the where we met, or the other one? There were some questions on there we can't talk about on the morning show. Yeah. But they were answered. So if you ever want to know something about a couple, go to the Love and Marriage show and have your friends get up there on the Love and Marriage show. You'll find out things about them you never wanted to know.
Porch. I said it was over a porch, and I was right. Your answer didn't. I can see where it didn't match up. It didn't, but we
both had the same idea in our head. But once again, you see things differently sometimes.
Yeah, she didn't see the same. I don't know how to say it.
We're not going to talk about that here.
Let me shut that. No, let me shut this down right here. We had 30 votes come in. 70% of y'all said no, and 30% said yes. Thank y'all so much for answering. We appreciate y'all.
We really had gone there specifically to try to get Josh and Chastity on there.
Yes, that's who we went to go cheer on.
We're like, Josh and Chastity, get up there. And then they told Josh and Chastity they had been married too long.
I know. They were like,
they were ready
25 years or more.
He was like,
consider you not in the middle anymore.
Yeah, they said 10 years. 10 years. I guess it's lucky if somebody can stay married for 10 years nowadays. What did John say?
Let me see what John said.
Wait, you can tell 4,000 people on a cruise ship, but not on the morning show? No, because his parents watch the morning show. And my parents watch the morning show. 4,000 people on the ship, out of all of them, maybe we knew 30.
Okay, real quick. Let's see.
Can I give them the best answer?
No! Gosh.
Are you trying to think of an answer that you
I'm
can
trying
give?
to think of one of the questions that was okay to...
Well, let me ask you this question.
Okay.
Here, I'm going to give you some questions.
We only got 2 minutes, so
I'm going to give you a couple of questions. I want you to quiz your mate or your partner or whoever.
Go ahead, tell them.
So here's a question. Name your husband's last girlfriend before he met you, or boyfriend or whatever. Name your wife's last. That was easy.
Whatever.
Name the weirdest place you had whoopee. Okay, that was fun.
That's the one she got wrong, but I got it right. But he said mine was wrong. That's the one.
Oh,
there's my mom.
Look, see, that's why.
Come on, tell Marsha.
Name his worst habit.
Oh, that was good.
That one was pretty
we
good.
got that right.
Yeah,
actually,
we got that one right.
It is. I know why you
Name
made fun.
something ugly on your wife.
Ooh.
And Curt, would you like to give that answer? Because I had a good answer for that one, and he went somewhere else with it.
Okay.
He said my toe was jacked up. Now, y'all knew that I had some white fingernail polish go all over my toes.
They didn't
that
know.
was the only thing that was wrong. Yeah, we told him before we left. That was the only thing wrong with my toe, and he was like, "Yeah, look at her toe; it's all jacked up in the middle of 4,000 people.
It's the
look
nail.
at her toe."
It's the nail on. I should have put the nail on there. The nail. No, her nail. After it tore off, it never looked the same. All right, we only got about less than 2 minutes. Tom says, "Good morning. Come on, Curt, give us some answers. Everything else after pole dancing
What
is
would you
downhill."
like to make smaller on your spouse, and what would you like to make bigger on your spouse? And I'm just going to leave that one because that was the best answer, and everybody cheered for my answer on that one, but he didn't get it right.
Let's say she was
Mean.
very popular with the ladies. I mean, we were on the island and we had people coming up to us.
People coming up going, "Oh my God, you're amazing."
She's not lying. I mean, I'm not saying it to be bragging. I'm saying people would scream her name. Marsha, Marsha, Marsha.
I will also mention that thanks to all of our friends for, watching that poop tattoo, hashtag poop tattoo. Yeah, bird poop tattoo. It finally came off, except for it's still on my toes because it's on the nail polish and I can't get it off. And he called my toe jacked up. So you may get it wrong, but your wife is always perfect.
Yeah.
You got that wrong, Curt. You got that wrong. In front of 4,000 people, you said my toe was jacked up. Heading in. Hope I have a great time, Josh. Be safe travels for you, buddy.
Yeah.
And, you know.
We got to get out of here, babe. We got something coming up.
Okay. All right.
Alyssa's Adventures in Cruising, run over there. Thank y'all so much. I know Marsha could talk a lot more on this show.
He doesn't want me to.
She wanted to do this. This is the first show she wanted to do.
Like, let's do this first thing this week.
Not the first one, when we started talking about MSC World America. So we thank y'all again for watching. Run over there and tell them you came from here. We thank y'all again for being here with us.
Oh,
Come back.
Will's tattling on you, by the way, in the chat. He said size matters.
Okay.
Bye, guys.
Bye, guys.
Have a great week.
This is CME Traveling.
Daily Coffee Talk.
Bye,
See you
guys.
later.